My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The decision is really putting a lot of trust in your bowlers doing a clinical job early on. The expectation is that the pitch will have some movement as the day progresses, but will too many runs be scored before that? Harper opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Clark will be his opening partner today. He's also a great technician. These two will look for a big opening partnership. First ball of the match.
Nicely played.
Good return back from the deep.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Middled that one, great timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Wow, that's missed the lot. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Cautious, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Rogers, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep.
The crowd is electric right now. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. End of the over. 9 off it. The Stars, 9 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Going with pace now. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
There'll be runs here.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Went for the drive, complete miss. Super shot that. End of the over, 13 coming from it. The Stars, 22 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. No, terrible shot. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've settled into a nice rhythm, that over, it seems.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Clark waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nice shot, straight to gully. Nicely played.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
The end of another over. This time though, more fielding changes are coming. Restrictions are lifted. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Cautious is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Shot, should be runs here. What a superb delivery, too good. Just didn't know where it was going and knocked them over.
Maxwell just about ready to go out in the middle. He's got their tail up.
End of another disappointing over. Enriquez has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Bowled, perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
Stoinis, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Flicks off the pads nicely. That'll go away fine, and there should be at least a few runs added. And dropped.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Out! What a screamer.
Cartwright, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Everyone's gone up. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground.
End of the over, the Stars are now on wicket.
Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Nicely played.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
The Stars now sitting in the
Nice shot, runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot, at least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Big throw there, and it's on target. Could that be out? Looks like it.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander. He's very capable with the bat.
Curran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. End of another disappointing over. Enriquez has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot, should be runs here. Curran waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. That's a solid shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
End of the over. The Stars are now on to 7 for 1.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Enriquez showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. He's found they're going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. He's quick onto that in the infield. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Good return back from the deep.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. That's the up. Over the Stars, 90 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Mackenzie, the left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Misses everything. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the 12th over. The Stars are now on 1 for 6.
Goes over the top with that shot. They'll get at least one here. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4. Well, that's cut off nicely, 4 runs saved. Worked away, that's a nice single. Wow, that's missed the lot. Square cut, finds point, no run.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now 4 for 6.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. How will he reply?
No, 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 terrible shot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edwards, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
End of the 15th over. The Stars.
Kerr coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Into the attack of the Sixers.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Out. Good catch.
Holloway, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Shot, at least two on offer.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Edwards ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Oh, nice shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good shot, driven through extra cover, and then pick up 2 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Smacks that away through the gap.
End of the 18th over.
Curran coming back into the attack. Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. Want to get a few shots away and cause some late innings pain for the bowlers.
Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Brilliant shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
That's a solid shot. Silk with a beautiful piece of fielding. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Curran gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Davies, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Curran waited on that and guides it down to 3rd. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Needs a dot ball.
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. And that's the end of the innings. The Sixers have been set a target of 160 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. That's a solid shot. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Nicely played. Runs one. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Middled that one, great time. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut her off. The crowd is electric right now. shot. Should be runs here. End of the over. The Sixers are 7 for none.
End of the first, and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots and aggressive running between the wickets.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle. Was quick onto that in the infield. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Oh my, that's racing away. That's the over. The Sixers, 15 for none.
They're hovering around that 8 to 10 mark early on. It's a solid start for the batters. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. Nicely played.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Completion of the over, allowing too many runs. The batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. He could win them the match.
Well played, could be a quick single. Finds the fielder with that shot. It's a very tidy over, but they still are searching for that first wicket. Maybe it's just around the corner.
That's 4 down in the power play, and they're on track so far thanks to some good running and good shot making.
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Smith, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down toward fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Very good run rate at the moment. Doing enough to stay even with the runs needed.
Stickety coming. Back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket will work nicely.
For the Stars.
Right out of the middle of the bat. Chance to run 2. There could be a couple if they hustle. Middled that one, great timing. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. But it drops safely.
6 over the Sixers.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
shot. Should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's a confident appeal. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Azam, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
End of the over. The Sixers are now
Steckity coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
attack for the Stars.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Azam watched it carefully and left alone.
Nicely played. Shot, at least two on offer. They'll get at least one here. Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side.
End of the 8th over. Batting team are now on.
There'll be runs here. Oh my, that's racing away. That's a boundary save for sure.
Brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Driven through cover, just the one.
End of the over. The batting team are now on.
Edged it, no one there. Could be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Nicked it. Bowled. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, well played, could be a quick single. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the 10th over, the Sixers.
Curran back on now.
The new bowler into the attack for the Stars.
Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. There could be a couple if they hustle. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Stoinis coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Oh, superb timing. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Curran to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Oh, geez, that's a shot. This is wonderful batting. Some great power stroke making.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
They'll get at least one here. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Edwards left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, a massive one. 23 off it. The sixes, 10 for 3.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, but it drops safely. The Stars goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Fielder with a diving effort. Very nice catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. shot. Should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. The Stars needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
End of the second over and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots in there and aggressive running between the wickets.
Mackenzie back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely played. Runs one.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. And caught. That's just superb.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Nicely played. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away, and it's a nice single. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats.
End of the 15th over. The batting team now waiting for 5.
Went with the bounce and hooks that down leg side. Massive chance. No, dropped. That should have stuck.
Good return back from the deep.
It's almost palpable. The excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Silk, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Leading edge, lands safe from hands though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge.
End of the 16th over. The Sixers.
Hatcher has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Drilled that one away. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Fantastic pull shot, rode the bounce and got inside the line.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
There could be a couple if they hustle. On target there with that throw despite the distance. The crowd is electric right now. They'll get at least one here. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nicked it. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Wow, that's missed the lot. It's evident and ever so audible that the crowd is at near bursting point at today's play. Whacked away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4 fantastic shots.
Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Power and precision in that shot. But what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Stickety coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Stickety over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Left that one, a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Shot. At least 2 on offer.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. How will he reply?
There'll be runs here. The Stars need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Silk waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.